Something stirs in the World's Edge Mountains. Death comes to the Dwarven realms. In the centuries I have been High King. Our enemies have thought us weak. Cowards, hiding in the deepest, darkest places. Fools. Every wrong is recorded. Every slight against us. Page after page, etched in blood. Clan Gunnison, Carrick Eight Peaks, Joseph Bookman. The orcs must pay. Let them come. One wrong put right. But the great book of grudges remains full.
Welcome on back and gather round, gang. It's time for some more Total War Warhammer 3. We are back with another legendary campaign. This time, though, the Elgi have been having fun for a good deal, and now it's time for the Dawi to take back command. So we're playing as Thorgrim Grudgebear, the High King of all of the Dwarfs. We're trying to collect as many of the Dwarf Pokemon as we can here in our campaign. But I thought for this one we should have a little bit of a fun challenge where for Thorgrim's final army, we're going to have it being mainly focused on 2 Longbeards with shields, which we actually begin with none of them. We have some great weapon ones. We're going to worry about 2 Longbeards with shields with like the ballistic plating shields that we can block artillery. We will have a bunch of helicopters, and then we'll have the hammerers just to finish off anyone who is left standing. It's going to be a ton of fun. The other armies will theme those up as well, so if you want any kind of specific themed Dawi armies for this campaign, please let me know in the comments, and I'll do my best to get those in before the end of our campaign here. We'll be going to a long victory campaign, so we'll see what that entails in a moment. High King Thorgrim continues his Age of Reckoning, setting out to crush those with unanswered transgressions, starting those in the shadow of Evermore itself. Of course, we begin at Karaz Ankor. We have a starting army of some Grudge Settler Hammers, which have magical attacks, and I believe they have Frosty Hammers, those very chilly boys, and they've got Frenzy, which is terrifying for some Dawi. We also have some Grudge Settler Longbeards, which these guys' specialty is in courage, indeed. A couple of Dwarf Warriors, the Hardy Lads, some Miners to Vanguard deploy and tear apart gates, a couple of Corlers, and then our Gyro Awesome. We are going to have a lot of Air Force here in our Thorgrim campaign. Action effects, we have the Diplomatic Relations plus 20 with all of the Dwarfs, 15% upkeep reduction for Longbeards and Hammerers, extra for rank Hammerers. All commandments have more powerful effects. We can gain extra High King decrees through some of Thorgrim's unique skills. We start with an additional High King decree because he is the High King, of course. Lord affects extra leadership size by 75%, Guardian for Hammerers, and for Hammerers, and then we have 15% extra ward, or almost wards even be incredible. Physical resistance for all of our Hammerers, so they'll be a little bit more tanky. We aren't going to worry about shields as much. We're going to soften enemies up with artillery and helicopters, and then send in the smashy boys to hammer in all the nails. That's going to be the play here. We begin, of course, at Karaz Ankor, and for the lore, we'll read on through. Thorgrim Grudgebearer is the current High King of the Dwarfs. He's a throwback to the High Kings of old. Eager for new conquests, mighty in battle, and a merciless enemy. Yet upon his worn brow there also sits a wisdom. He's able to uphold the ancient traditions as well as accept and embrace needed changes, such as alliances and new technology. Thorgrim is forever brooding upon how to return his people to their former glory. As the ultimate ruler of the Dwarfs, the Great Book of Grudges is entrusted into his keeping. It's Thorgrim's avowed wish to avenge every single entry contained in that voluminous tome. An impossible task if he should live 1,000 lifetimes, yet such is his resolve that he has already helped rejuvenate the whole of the Karaz Ankor. Tales of his deeds and the long list of grudges already struck out fill his grim warriors with a filling that the dwarfs have long done without. Born upon the throne of power and brandishing the axe of Grimnir, Thorgrim is at the forefront of what the dwarfs hope will be a great conqueror, a new age of retribution. Thorgrim is kind of unique though, where he is not all about chopping all of the Elgi in half. He's actually one that's kind of made peace with the elves. We'll see if that's how we play things out. We got to deal with the Groby first. We've got campaign difficulty legendary, so it's going to be much more difficult, and orders cannot be issued while battles are paused. And I think the AI gets 1 turn global cooldowns in most cases, unless it's like the super elite units. And then I think they have like 8 or so natural slots, which is crazy. We're going to be playing on very hard battle difficulty, of course. We've got all of the goodies set to on. Also, let's go Ultimate Crisis. So I want the Ultimate Crisis on for this one, and we'll go for the biggest Wa, Vampiric Ascension, and Vermintide. Kind of the 3 main things the dwarfs should have to deal with. Do I want to deal with the Keebler elves coming out of their woods in a murderous frenzy? No, I don't want to deal with that at all. Not even a little bit. Wish we could take Battle Realism off, but we have the AI stats modifier set to no bonuses for the AI. That way everything remains as it should. Let's do this. Retake the realms.
March on, brave Dowie! March on!
March on! Oh, starts coughing immediately. Path to glory, defeat enemy armies and its settlements, and go to earn its settlement grudges to gain benefits from Age of Reckoning with the aid of fellow dwarf factions while completing legendary grudge objectives contained in the Great Book of Grudges in return for powerful rewards. We'll use our Oath Gold earned throughout our campaign to craft powerful weapons and items to forge, and we shall use the underway stance to avoid obstacles and fight in a contained area where artillery and helicopters can be horrifyingly effective. People can't be all mobile against us. One of the most difficult things about the dwarfs is you're very, very slow.
Master Engineer at your service.
Has nothing to do with being short. None of that here. Getting Karaz Ankor is a mining settlement. We've got a little bit of gold. It actually generates control naturally. Cool. Defensive supplies, growth, corruption reduction, and we get walls. Does this not give us better defenses? Oh, good, cool. Karaz Ankor is one of those that you don't actually have to build extra defenses in because you get them naturally, which is pretty cool. We're going to go ahead and upgrade Karaz Ankor immediately, and then you don't actually need income at the moment. We are going to need, off the beginning here, more growth.
Throne bearers, let's march!
Let's march! Hello there, Nashrak. Ready to die. So we begin with Thorgrim, of course, and then we've got Philipson, who I believe has his own special tree. Yeah, he's got his Engineer's Cipher here, so we've got extra research rate, black powder aplenty, so we can tell us what black powder aplenty does. Oh, it's one of his passives. Okay, here it is. Ammunition above 80%, he deals 30% more damage. That's pretty dang good. Extra uses for restock and cooldown reduction for restock as well. Is going to be excellent. Then Thorgrim, I believe he received a little bit of rework a long time ago, so this will be a lot of fun. We'll begin with, of course, the Grudge Against the Pal to help us chop through the Skaven and the many orcs that are gonna be in the area. Let's get to work. Get the way the guild's going as well. All the relations with the other dwarfs are actually very slow to generate, even with all the bonuses we have, so we want to make sure we're doing good. We'll fight all these beginning battles here because on Legendary, truthfully in the beginning, you don't want to use auto-resolve. You can use auto-resolve when your armies are all set up and you're tired of fighting the same battle over and over again, but I would recommend to anyone starting out, do not auto-resolve your early games unless you figure out your army and minimize those losses. And we do battle on this snowy hillside. We've got these kind of monoliths set up. Hopefully not chaos. Actually, we can definitely check it. Let's see. I see no stars, but I don't trust it. Alright, gang, we're going to go ahead and set up on the other side of this little gully rivet here, and let these orcs march to their doom. Exactly. A lot of creators and players kind of treat the campaign as almost like a race. They feel like they need to auto-resolve and get through the beginning as fast as they can. It's a strange way to play the game, I'd say. You don't have to be as slow and meandering as I am, by any stretch, but the other we shields up here, and then we'll have I'm standing kind of in front of these crossbows. Thorek. That's not Thorek, that's Thorgrim. I'm gonna get them mixed up many times. Have you defending this flank? Miners will be great later on in the early game. They're really kind of terrible. That's just the way it is. They get better as you get more research and they get some leadership under their belt, but early game they're not very good at all. I will dig in the quarrelers. Preparing bombing run. So with these guys, we want to move in and just eliminate the enemy air boys very quickly here. Jabo archers are not anywhere near as scary. And you're also going to want to learn your hotkeys with your dwarf copters, where you just shift one. You can click that a couple times and just bomb the heck out of things and not really worry about losing any of your in there. Oh, that one was great. Got baited a bit. You can use ult to kind of get them in position better, but the enemy will move, so you have to kind of follow them a bit. We'll use them to delete these archers. Ah, the bombing runs are so much fun. And bombers have, of course, more bombs than your copters. Weird how that works. One back. Seems strange they're not firing any of their shots, but that'd be right. There we go. Okay, let's bring the bombers on over to deal with these orc boys. We can weaken them a bit before they arrive. That will be lights out for our poor foes here. Let them shoot, and then you keep it moving. They'll reload as they go, which is awesome. They dug in. Yeah, they are, so we can't really move them. Alright, hammers, get into position. Here come the bombers. We don't get any slow-mo bombing runs, but we can at least get to see these poor orcs explode. Right in the back lines, and then there's the last one there. That should be a good deal of damage. Right turn and bother Gnarlrack. Ooh, good damage. Yes, laddie. Alright, let the orcs move in. He's getting torn to shreds by the gyro bomber. Alright, turn and rip apart these bigots a bit.
Yes.
Smack him. Drop defense here. Have the crossbows worry about this poor unfortunate lord. Charge those boys there. So you can see here, we took a lot of damage on that initial. These miners aren't great. Get away from there. Their arrows. As long as the bombers don't fall, we're fine there. And they've got a lot of armor and a fair bit of health, too. You gotta make sure you put your archers in guard mode. Right, move, move. On that, we just keep them away from those archers and we're gonna go. Give them a charge. Axes out, lads. Drown these grubby filth in their own blood. I'll catch you in a moment. Right, then a pretty good warm-up battle for our dwarfs. There's a few, so man, I've tried to get this one where I don't lose any at all, but I haven't gotten there yet. We probably just need to send Thorgrim and Master Engineer in first, let the Porlers stay up front, and then we can send the warriors in as the warriors are moving in. This should be a 0. Hang on now, we've got an unholy number of... Well, that's not good. That needs to be fixed immediately. Yep, we need some oath gold, execute loot. Bloody spears fall, and I realized we didn't do a very good job of showing off all our units. You all know the dwarfs well, but we'll do a good job of kind of panning through your next battle.
Take the realms.
Forge against the foul. Attack and leadership. It'll let us cut through them faster, but let's go for the inspiring presence first. That way we get some veterancy a little bit faster. Do we have any extra grudge settlers? That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? That's fine. Let's get moving, boys. A 1,000 grobies stand against you. Calm down. Alright, let's do this. A lot more from this time, and they are spreading out, so before we start the battle, we don't have any magic. I was... You need to keep that in mind. Okay, this time... We'll spread our own mean units out. Our miners just are not very... healthy, so we don't really want them to have the first say of things. We don't want anyone else too far away. We don't get any crazy sweeping maneuvers here with the dwarfs. We want our troops fairly well compacted here.
There is no greater authority.
No greater authority. We'll make sure these wolf creatures make it nowhere near our troops. Here, you boys turn a bit, because they're going to try to flank. And then we'll have them dig in when they get there. Start shooting. Oh, the wrong unit. Well, that's too bad. That's not what I wanted at all. More funny than anything, too. Oh yeah, that did a lot of work. I actually think we can kind of bypass the reloading animation by just moving them a little bit. And they fire again immediately. Oh, that's a... There's no way that's a thing. Hang on now. And they shoot pretty quickly normally, but... No, it's not all of them shooting at the same time. That's a ton of damage. Keep hitting these wolf riders. You go run down Snozpug. Unfortunate name that Groby has. Well, that's beautiful. Wolves already gone. Start sniping these clowns next. We're actually gonna go leave the Groby archers alone. We'll bomb everything else. Joy. The orcs are gonna need a little bit more softening than the goblins. There we go. The goblins, you just smack them one good time. Get into a better bombing wing here. They stop moving for you too. They're good boys. Foolish Groby. I wouldn't try it. Hammerers go through. Ruddy axes, dwarfs. Take out these archers here. No problem. Diamond bombs there, and then one more here should kill the rest of those Groby. Go save Thorgrim. Giving them a charge back is always better than not. What, did I not actually show off our units? Whoops. Move that before we end here. So these are our long beers with axes. You gotta get your jewels and your axes too, it's important. Knock it over the bit post as you go. You got your miners, which I think we shoot off in the last battle. Our normal dwarf warriors here. Basically, our state militia are, I guess, our state troops, your clan warriors. And our elite hammerers, which are busy flattening goblins into pancakes. Very smelly, untasty pancakes. Broom cakes, if you will. And then our quarrelers. Our main damage dealers for a good deal of this campaign until we get our hammerers actually up and running in terms of production. Alright, that's that. Let's do this. Get you in a moment. Alright, that's what we like to see. Not a single dwarf fell in that battle. Thorgrim took all the scratches, as did his master engineer. Actually, it probably wasn't Thorgrim. It was very likely the guys carrying him around his throne. That's fine. We shall occupy this hold. Cleanse it of the filthy Groby. Observed with disdain by Grungni as all his kin, the bloody spears maintain an encampment in the pillars, from which they raid the surrounding valleys. These vermin have long outstayed their welcome. Gonna break into Dobby a little bit. In these sacred mountains, march against them and drive them from these lands that are rightfully dwarf. Potion of Strength, which is fantastic. We need to control the whole province. Oh, is it showing us the Silver Road here? Oh, that's kind of neat. Oh no, this is showing you settlements. Well, that's good. It may have always been like that, but still. Alright, so 1,000 treasury and these Slayers, Racers. On top of this campaign, you will soon see a kind of starting up a tutorial campaign for both the Lady Wizard and the Wizard, which that should be a lot of fun. I'm curious to see how good the tutorial is for someone who's never played Total War game before. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and drop in the Route Marcher now. We'll get Grudge Against the Foul next. We'll increase the mobility more, break open the casks. Making our archers stronger is going to be at least all of our missiles stronger way here. So let's break open the casks.
Not for all the teeth in the world.
Not for all the teeth in the world, huh? Feels like you shouldn't be so stingy. We're gonna grab some minor blasting charges to deal with large groups of Groby. Kill them with disdain. And we'll pick up an ancestral blood of Grimnir. Rune Lords, we can have access to the winds of magic. Or at least, not the winds of magic, you know what I mean. Oh, cast the runes. So we're gonna have the barley farm in here simply so we can upgrade Karaz Ankor quickly. It's going to slow down my production. Hang on, that doesn't say that. Do I get to have the... Yeah, not until tier 2 anyway. So back in with the barley field it is. We are going to get more copters as quickly as possible. Already trading with Barak Var. What about you, Zufar?
Now we from another hold arrive. 'Tis a great day.
They don't want to trade, and I don't want to give them any money right now. Zufar's not at war. Barak Var will last a bit longer simply because they're not as dumb as they used to be, but they won't survive the onslaught that is the ogres, which is unfortunate. We'll try to keep them alive, though. Alright, now that we're in the second turn, we've got Way of the Guilds, a powerful, authoritative voice in any hold. The guilds dominate dwarf and civil life, controlling trade, finances, and labor. Also a good time for us to show off our objectives, being the victory conditions. We need to complete 2 legendary grudges, take out fully 30 settlements. Once we do, we'll gain the short victory and 3 more hero capacity. Long victory is, of course, finishing up the short one, taking out 60 settlements and completing 40 legendary grudges, 4 legendary grudges. At that point, we get an additional rank for all our heroes in all provinces, which, amazing. We're going to be playing, of course, that long campaign, and let me show you our graphic settings for the time being. Ooh. Much graphics. Back to it.
One rug.
One rag. I don't know if we can make it all the way up to Nullengrom. All of these settlements are Dawi. strongholds, so they generate grudges much faster. If you let them generate grudges, it gives you a chance to maybe get up to Nolengrom faster, where we get more control, more growth, up in production for all of our grudge settler units, and then grudge settler units, we get like a whole suite of them added to our pool, which is awesome. Then we get a whole free army too. We'll do our best. Hello there, Morglor.
Zog off.
Zog off?
Thag them.
That's not how you talk to me.
Wipe out the trespassers.
Wipe out the trespassers.
I suppose so. Onward. I declare war on them.
Skarsnik is going to be a problem.
Ready access.
Can't wait. Alright, everyone. I guess wait, let's make sure we are researching technology first. None of those are as useful as just getting our growth higher, and then also extra oath gold. Getting all the way up into the High King's authority allows us to upgrade really quickly. I'm thinking that's going to be the call. Alright, Thorgrim and Kadri. Oh, you already have a K name. Welcome, Kevin. Kevin Gronson. No, of course not. You are Kevin Kevinson. Perfect. And now, we squish some Groby. Alright, we've got some new units. They just look like normal miners, though. They have blasting charges, which is awesome. Put them in front of our hammers on either side. We'll bring our entire unit over here to these bluffs, if we're able. I'm not trying to jump up here. Listen up, you junky void cat. You jump up here and tear my skin off while I'm not paying attention. I'm gonna be quite cross with you. What we'll do is we'll just rotate as the battle begins. They're faster than us, but we do have our flyers to bother. Look at you all the way over here. Everyone else ready to get up on top of this bluff. I bat Maka away a couple times. You need to chill. Problem with the other two cats have no problem jumping up in your lap while you're playing. Maka miscalculates and tears all of the skin off of your legs. First target is these Wolf Riders. They don't have any mages yet, and we're very thankful for that because that's kind of the counter to your copters. And at that point, you will need to start getting things like artillery for more range to actually pop those mages before they can do anything like that. I think we outranged Wolf Riders, which is fine. We can make sure we win this skirmisher duel quickly. You don't fire at will, you shoot at my target. Kill the Wolf Riders. Move a bit so they can't hit a target themselves. Fire once again. Keep nailing these Wolf Riders. Alright, now we're gonna follow them. Arrows miss. Do another volley. Send in the Apaches.
Nothing can stop us. Strike out.
Excellent damage. Keep it up, those wolves will run right off the side of the map. I'm not going to deal with them for the rest of this battle here. Now they're about ready to run. Gotta keep an eye on the rest of the battle here. We don't have the map, which is what I was kind of looking for. Alright, they're gone. Now we can harass the rest of the line.
Nothing can stop us. Move.
The danger of corner camping is if someone can break your units, they just leave. Pretty good bombing run there. Let's go ahead and bother the next set of Wolf Raiders now. We can drop bombs as we go. The more you're able to micro these guys, the better. And our Kevin Kevinson has arrived. Bring you over. On bombers. There we go. Flanks exposed, you're fine. No one here has any flying. Bombing wing, do your stuff. 4 more bombs.
Can stop us. As you command.
If we get them even more armor, they're just going to be
Range fire.
even more oppressive to things like the goblins.
Out. Understood, Lord. Move.
Right, here come the Wolf Raiders. They're gonna try at least. Army is already very devastated. Only up to 52 kills. No, those are rookie numbers. We can get those higher.
Go.
Another couple wolves get dropped.
Get moving. Move.
Get out of each other's way, lads.
Anu.
They're better at bombing in the little 4 square.
Battle bomber.
They're better at shooting in this formation.
Nothing can stop us. Range fire. Range fast.
Blast those goblins.
Strike
Such
out.
good damage. Not really worried about a half-dead squad of Wolf Raiders, so we're gonna let them make it.
Nothing can stop us.
That wasn't a great bombing run.
Strike out. Vengeance. Move.
Come on then.
Yes, Lord. Charge.
And then deal with these orc archers. Oh, we have no more.
Range fast. Fire. Reload. Fire. Move it out.
Shoot them, let's keep moving.
Up we go.
They are continuing just to kind of slow walk towards us,
Kill orcs.
which is weakness. We smell weakness indeed.
Go. Yes.
Don't take too long to set up, otherwise you're gonna take a lot of arrows for no reason. Alright, let's get out of here.
Charge. Range fire. Range fast. Charge.
Get our
Move
bombers
now.
free.
Strike out.
Arrows have a chance of staggering flying units, so they can get shot with even more arrows. It's lovely.
Kill him.
Or Glore the Shadow Cave.
Hello. Through. Strike out.
We're just fast enough to stay ahead of their missiles. Perfect.
Go.
Rip some shots into the
Move now.
Wolf Raiders there and keep moving.
Go. Through. Take
Rip some
aim.
more shots for the Wolf Raiders.
Get
Keep it.
moving.
Alright, now back in our actual infantry lines, we'll have you guys get all the way up into the... I can actually use the bluff proper.
Understood, Lord. On God. Killers. Will do. Long beard.
Bombers round, you come up front.
Vengeance.
Did a little bit of damage, but none of this actually matters at all because the bombers are intact, so they'll just heal it up at the end.
I'm guild approved.
I'm guild approved.
Long beards.
Let's make sure they can't waste any of our blasting charges with the Wolf Raiders. Wolf Riders, they are.
Move.
Want to stay on these, otherwise they'll come back.
Range fire. Range fast.
We'll use all the bullets on the one in the back. Come on, guys.
Strike out. Yeah.
Yeah, at least hit a couple of them.
Nothing can stop us.
And one more.
Take aim.
That should be enough. It's not enough. Give them one more.
Iron will. Shadow bomber.
They regain their loyalty just to charge in, and that's the end. Don't do it.
Yes! Holding ammunition. Shadow bomber. Move. Kill him.
Don't you waste those shots. They shouldn't come back. Oh, here they come.
By the layer's will. Shadow bomber.
Alright, we don't lose any bombers, but just groby arrows. That'd be a waste.
Charge.
Okay, they rolled back over here towards our copters. That's perfect.
Range fire. Range fast.
Bolts are singing.
Dwarf warriors. For the ancestor gods. On. Kill orcs. Yes, laddie.
Yes, laddie.
Vengeance. Shadow bomber. To battle.
Yeah, they're gonna waste their charges.
Sir.
No, you're not.
Take aim. Yes.
Use them proper.
Dung-driven. To the Karaz Ankor.
No melee defense for you there, Morglor. We Juked you out last second.
For vengeance.
Oh yeah.
Beards.
Damage. Give him another volley.
Attack! Ready to strike! Hammers!
That's our first real fight. Get those hammers extra speed. Oh, alright.
Karaz Ankor!
We can entrench you as well.
Dwarf warriors! Have at them!
Got them down, warriors.
Axes! Let the vengeance begin!
Lost a few hammerers there. That's no problem. Goblin archers are getting torn to pieces. Let's go ahead and move in and deal with these orc boys here. Chain gun them a bit. Keep moving up. Chain gun them a bit.
I'll do it!
I'll do it. Hammerers need some support.
Yes, they! Dwarfs, ready axes! Warriors! Preparing bombing run!
Get in there, support those hammerers. Excellent. Walls active. These are the Longbeard. That's why they weren't doing as well. No kid slaying, boys. No kid slaying.
Nine bomb! Fire! Reload! Fire! Longbeards!
Nothing better than the sound of explosive cannon rounds.
Will do!
Beautiful. We've got some orcs to round up, and I will catch you all in but a moment.
Charge!
Bring more Groby with you next time. We only lost 34 of that fight. Golden, I don't know, cannon barrel goes to the gyro bombers. Well done. 344 kills. Glorious. We shall give them a new oath gold sigil to put on their bombers. Alright, more gore slain. We got the Silver Road under our control, 1,000 more treasury, and some Slayers. Bracers for some speed and charge bonus. A great program. Do we want Thorgrim to be a Slayer? No. Karaz Ankor is also completely undefended.
The High King!
We'll worry about that later. We need to deal with Skarsnik first. So we shall grab a Grudge Against the Foul. Full plate armor or axe lord to make our Longbeards and warriors as opposed to Grimnir's heirs for hammerers and iron breakers. I don't think we buff iron breakers though. Longbeards and hammerers, master engineers, runesmiths, grudge settlers, and then we get perfect vigor when fighting enemies with 1,000 grudges. That's hilarious. But it is Longbeards and hammerers though. Entirely fine. Unfortunately, Grimnir's heirs is for the iron breakers too, though, isn't it? Munition for the copters, range for the copters. Yeah, since the Longbeards are going to be what we're using for our front line, we're going to go ahead and grab Axe Lord.
It is time!
Position, triangulation's better, because we can refill ammunition, so we're up to 7% more missile strength. What are we up to? 20 damage there, and 571. 26 on the blasting charges. Not bad at all.
Lord of Clan Thorgrim!
Double Kevin. We want you to have your rune of blowing things up quite quickly.
If you say so, Beardling.
I say many things, Kevin.
Retake the
Most of them can be ignored. Okay, so we also do need more frontline warriors, because if once the miners use their charges, that's pretty much it for them. Got one more charge miner, and then one more warrior. Sparring chamber here too. Well, Mount Squighorn is going to lose its sparring chamber. Kazukan, Kazukid, ha. Power of the guild.
Yes!
Don't want to have any kind of rebellions, but we don't really have a choice here.
I'm a schemer.
You are indeed. As long as you don't have too many troops next turn, I'm happy to fight the schemer. It really won't be that big a deal. Alright then. So for our great big grudges, we have retaking the realms. Be it written that the Council of Kings bore witness to this grudge declared by Thorgrim of Terror. Possessed throne. So we have... Sure, we control pretty much the entirety of the Old World and Grey Mountains. And we're getting there. Final War of Vengeance, which we're probably not going to go for. Karaz Scorn. If Karaz can survive. Agaraki Menace. Call the Miners is hilarious. The Fallen Ones. Well, putting down the Chaos Dwarfs is definitely something we need to do. Also the Forest Elgi. I don't know if we can forgive them. Umgi of Chaos, and then we've got Elgi Oathbreaker. Yeah, and we can definitely not forgive the Dark Elves either. That's a long ways off. We'll have to confederate Grombrendel in order to make that happen. 8 Peaks we should claim. Silver Pinnacle we should also claim. Oh, we've got some goals.
Throw bearers! Let's march!
Let's march.
Ready?
And that's all for this turn. Let's see if anyone wants to trade yet. The Dawi? Absolutely not. We could join Sylvania in their war with Chillhop.
Tempt me not, dwarf. My patience grows
Sure.
short.
I don't like other undead though, so I'll happily join you just so you stay off our pack. Funny, Chillhop comes over the hill to get us. Yes. Already trading with Barakvar. That likely didn't make Zufbar happy trading with making any kind of deals, but I don't care. I don't think I care. Welcome on back, gang. It's a bit of a mid-episode cut here as I wasn't paying enough attention. And in the next, so I break these up into parts every now and again, about every hour in, that way I don't lose any progress due to OBS crashing. This time, I just wasn't paying attention. We had basically ran out of storage space. The next hour of footage got deleted, so I've basically come on back and I've recorded up to, or I've replayed up to where the recording ended. Of course, I've basically taken off all the autosaves. So there was no way for us to just go ahead and grab a turn later and go from there. So that's really unfortunate. I've just played on up. Things are almost identical how they were before. Different things with Kevin Kevinson is he is of Drugni blood this time, and has been recruiting in global for a single turn here. I'm going to stymie our economy just for a moment. That way we get some more troops. In fact, I've got the Masters of Stone as deal. That way the troops are cheaper and we can get even more of them. I also have gone ahead and given Tom Phillipson.
Let's march!
Wait, why can we reach? I was pretty sure I gave him a point in it. No, everything's exactly the same as the first time. I'm not sure why we can reach the high place this turn, but I'm not going to complain. Thorgrim.
Good.
We're marching in now. We declare on Skarsnik. Is this going to stab us in the back? Maybe. Metaphorically, maybe. He's back over here in the World's Edge Archways. We can come on up and smack the high place without losing too many. And that should hopefully set us up for a good war against the Crooked Moon. Vengeance for the fallen. This hill over here is a pretty good spot to fight them. Anyway, I've gone ahead and grabbed a whole bunch more blasting charges. I realize fighting Skarsnik means facing almost nothing but skulkers. So we are going to... because he's not even able to recruit orcs at all until he claims 8 Peaks. And so he is locked into using some of the most dirty units the orcs have access to. In fact, the nasty skulkers are almost a hard counter to the dwarfs here. We are going to do what we can. Both our normal Dobby warriors up position, and then I like having single entities, especially with the dwarves, are super tanky. We want them to be our main anchor for our alliance. In this army doesn't really matter that much, but others absolutely will. Go kill the spiders. This cinematic bombing run of some poor unfortunate forest goblins. Ever heard of Wounded Knee? How about wounded pets of knees? I mean, they're trying to use those shields. I'm sure it'll work against the explosive Red Bull cans flying in. Don't worry about that at all. Let the spiders be for a moment. They actually have some pretty good missile resist.
Nothing can stop
Night goblins, I'm not dealing with at all. They punch way above their weight for goblins. Bombing run. When your front line is made up of guys that chuck explosives, it makes the skulkers way less useful. They are armor piercing, they slow you down, and they also have kind of pseudo frenzy just if they're winning a fight, which they will start out losing the fights if they're dealing with miners. Because of all the damage they've taken right off the bat. Charge them. Anyone we hit with the normal chain guns is also going to be suppressed a bit too, so they slow down, allowing our blasting charges to do a lot of good work and miss no one. Look at that. And that's why we need blasting charges. There aren't enough of us dwarves to go around. Off we go. And then we say, we could use a few more explosives, please. And then they can detonate another squad of goblins, no problem. Hammers, you go chase these forest goblins. Lean off the map, thanks. 25 seconds before more blasting charges. The Quarrelers are dealing with enemy archers, mostly.
Shoot the Wazaks!
Eat the Wazaks!
Take him!
Blasting charges away. A satchel charge versus a goblin. Works out very well, and it's actively the only way to survive against Skarsnik, so you'll see many more of those flying through the air for the coming battles. Alright, we ended up losing 5 in that one, which is not so bad. I wish it would have been 0. That was light, they killed none. It was blasting charge, friendly fire. Well, that's gonna be a thing, isn't it? I kinda wanna sack it and run. Draw Skarsnik back in towards us. I don't know if we'll have enough movement to do so, though. We're gonna capture it. If he has another army up here, we're in trouble. If not, I think we'll be great.
Grimnir's axe.
You can only recruit miners from here. Now you know what you do, what you gotta do.
Lord of Clan Morgan.
Kevin Kevinson. Just one more blasting charge and a couple more warriors, whatever you can.
What do you
500 from you, 168 from Thorgrim. High Place has a trinket mark. That's actually perfect.
Retake the realms.
What did Axelord, Miners, Warriors, and Longbeards all have? 4 more attack and 4 more defense. We are up to 24, 22. The Miners are kind of trash. 46, 38, and then 26, 44. And that's why we struggle so hard against Skarsnik's Warriors.
With your rate.
Something wrong with my head? Not that I'm aware of. He does come back to attack us. It gives us a valiant defeat. And you can see here why it would be such a nasty battle. We've got 2 sets of Night Goblin Fanatics, 2 normal Night Goblins. These aren't a threat. The big threat's the Ragnarok and Skarsnik himself. No armor piercing really on the Snotling Pump Wagon, so as long as we have our warriors stand and don't charge, they should do great. Gonna be a nasty battle, but thankfully we have some throwaway warriors. Don't tell them that. Let the battle begin. Okay, so even though I would like to target Skarsnik first with our gyro bombers, we definitely need to deal with that Ragnarok first. And we are going to want to corner up as much as possible. Can we deploy back here? No, something wrong with those mountains. Same thing there. Okay, so where are the choke points we can do any? Here's one. We're not allowed to deploy in that at all. Oh, that's too bad. That'd be perfect. Here's not, because we have one little spot that can kind of flank around easily. Although, and as I say that, hang on. Plan is starting to form. They will absolutely try to flank. This way it makes it much harder for them too. You have more of a hill over here, to be fair. But they can still get around us pretty easily. So I'm thinking this is the call. Plus the trees do keep us quite safe. Malaya must bless your aim, boys, because we are going to have so many Groby moving your way.
War of vengeance!
As far up the mountain as you are allowed. And we can throw other miners that really don't matter so much in amongst the troops, or in amongst the trees, that is.
For the High King!
Where do we want our warriors? Here and here, probably. We're just gonna create blobs that we will then, at least we should, pretty easily win
War of vengeance!
that kind of duel. Miners up a little bit further. Mochi's complaining. Going to do that right now. Guard mode for at least Tom, for sure. All the miners in guard mode as well. Groups. Where do we really want these warriors? We may just have them deploy up front, ahead of everyone else. Don't want to spread out too much, because we want the enemy to be clumped up. Not both of you. Clumped up for the bombing runs. I do wish we could replenish the bombing runs too. Alright, that's the way it is. Let's do this. Even you two need to be in guard mode. Let's begin. Not exactly what I was expecting him to do. Let's go ahead and rotate a bit then. They'll come pouring through the woods. We're in trouble just from that. Sorry, those are Ragnarok. But shoot anything and everything you can on the way in, too. Damage the squigs. And then just lay into the Ragnarok. Yeah, give it whatever kind of spells you think you need. Oh, that makes it invisible. That's fun. Keep blasting the squig herd then. Until the Ragnarok is visible again. And blow up these goblin archers too. If you target them, they tend to stand still for at least a moment. They didn't this time. Well, keep shooting the Ragnarok then. That's the main target. Hands down the main target. Alright, the chariots are trying to swarm over. Keep blasting the soft targets where we can. Drop some bombs here. Drop some bombs here. Keep pursuing that Ragnarok. Meanwhile, Skulkers are getting into range. Perfect. Give these guys more ammo immediately. Keep blasting that Ragnarok. That first wave got wiped out in a hurry. Quarrels killed the Squig Hoppers. Spin the expendable miners in. Alright, getting shut up by the arrows on the other side a little bit too much. Let's move through. Here they come through the woods. Oh, Grimnir. Now I have you both on guard mode. Get back up the hill.
Put those dwarven legs!
I get after this Ragnarok quickly.
Miners! Vengeance!
Thorgrim fall back.
Yes, Lord! Let us a reckoning!
Some steady night goblins for a moment.
For the ancestors! Put those dwarven legs!
Not for long though.
Righto! Kazu!
Axe is back. You go bother these night gobos. Keep up the fire.
Quarrelers! Scuff! Quicken pace! Withdraw! Has it? I'll do it!
More ammunition.
Dull! Yes!
Kill these skulkers quick. Keep up pursuit on the Ragnarok and we can kill this thing in a hurry. Thank goodness for those expendable units.
Bring your targets well!
When you're not playing as in a faction with, or when you're playing as a faction that doesn't have access to any expendable units, you really miss them.
Dwarves, ready axes! I'll get my tools!
I'll get my tools.
Vengeance!
There goes the Ragnarok.
Kill orcs!
Well done, everyone. Miners in the woods are having a bad time, but that's one unit of miners. Acceptable.
Nothing can stop us!
You don't want to waste bombs. Come on.
Master Engineer! For the ancestor gods!
That's it. Fall back, lads. Oh, these guys are locked in place.
Yes, yes, yes!
Start dropping bombs.
For the damaged crown! Reach fast! Reach fast! Will do!
Not bad. We don't want Thorgrim to fight Skarsnik. He actually is a better duelist than Thorgrim, especially if Thorgrim's been tired.
Pull out! Down! Hammerers!
Hold, boys, hold.
Kill her!
Pull Thorgrim back as the
Get
crossbows get to work.
Gears of Zafbar!
Now we need more explosives.
Oh, baby! Move now! Rock out!
Get back in there, bombers.
Yes! Yes!
Give them some space.
Nothing can
Danger
stop
close.
us. Wow! No!
There's almost nothing in terms of a front line for them there. To take out these others now. We're out of bombs. Alright. Kill these archers here then.
For the ancestor gods! Oh, have wronged us! Pursuit!
We'll ignore their leader for just this moment.
Vengeance! Terror bomber!
Alright, bombers, I don't really want to lose any of you, so pull through, please, quickly.
Shield bearers!
They're about to lose leadership, and we killed Skarsnik. Only a few dwarfs fell in that battle, too. That's incredible.
Kill orcs! Plow through!
Way better than you could have hoped.
Jumps away!
Make sure they can't escape, and I will catch you all in a moment. Well, that went gloriously close to victory. We lost 350 dwarves in the fight. Most of those being our miners, and that's what we want to see. Fighting hand-to-hand with goblins is always a mess, and we just don't want to do it. We shall replenish.
A quest has been issued.
Thank
my
you,
general.
Dodgy Johan. We definitely don't want to go for any
adventure
quest battles
beckons.
just yet. We'll deal with that this time. Sneaky Smiter gives us extra ambush, success, and defense chance. Might be pretty nice. And the high place has been besieged. Oh, you rascals.
I ain't doing
Even though you have no way of winning, it kept us from doing any kind of replenishing. It's smart. Smart and evil.
Lord of Clan
Alright, Devil
Lord,
Kevin. Time to save the day.
on my way. Good.
I'm gonna start the fight here first. There's no way you're close enough to reinforce. The Warg, a guzzler. Well, I mean, your armies are so small here. Now, let's resume the game. Decline our attack. A little bit concerned, though, if Kevin arrives.
Vengeful, oh Lord.
they're not going to be willing to fight us.
Throw bearers.
Quickly give the potion of foolhardiness to yourself.
Aye. Aye. Retake the
Last point in axe for is 6 attack and defense for miners, and
Onward.
warriors will get triangulation too. Maximum damage. We're up to 26 on the bombs, 22 on the quarrels, and 612 on our bombers. Can't take any attrition, so let's have ourselves a proper scrap. I really like the formation of having our miners up front, where they have to advance into a hail of explosives. Or something like this. Throws off their chariots a bit. And so, miners. Miners we care only so very little about.
It is a reckoning.
Got extra blasting purpose too, how exciting. There's an absolute wall of explosives. Then we go warriors here and here. Hammers in the center, long wheels off to the side, and then our crossbows in position here. Alright, everyone pretty much in guard mode. Outside of you there, bombers, and let's do this. We discovered how good refilling the ammunition on our miners is. It is darn near broken. Righto. So Getter Ironjaw will have some responses to our gyro bombers. I can't wait to see how much. Can't wait. I'm filled with trepidation. Pretty sure this is how I speed. Yeah, this is how we speed things up and slow things down. I remember. I've got my hotkeys all figured out for the most part. You want to sit with me? Here. We're gonna wait for your. Don't complain and sit. Chill for the stream, please. Those squigs are pretty much dealt with. Let's deal with these goblin archers next. Enjoy this barrage of explosive soda cans. I have my lap aggressively. Cat, what's your deal? Arrows away. Respect, but it won't get you anywhere. Slow them down a little bit, then all rudders forward.
Yes! Nothing can stop us. Move. Range fire.
Skulker's hiding in the bushes.
As you command. Move now.
Alright, we'll have to use the ult.
Yes, Lord.
Ordering, otherwise it's not working. You're gonna stand on my arm while I'm trying to give orders. Come on now, Monkey. You can't join the green skin this aggressively. What did they pay you?
Right.
Not sure what my bombers are doing, but we'll make it work.
Gods. Hello, through.
Goblins okay. Start smacking the mic and you gotta go away. Point blank arrows back, I don't like to see that.
Range fast.
Where are the reinforcements with oh, here they are. They all just here the whole time.
Can stop us. Shoot.
More set of bombs should scare these archers off. Well, I'm wrong again.
Take aim. Strike out.
That's fine. Let's go wound the squig herd next.
Will do.
Because we can get him as they get a little bit closer. Try to take out. Get her iron jaw a bit.
For the ancestors.
Ah, reinforcement. Perfect. Just in time.
We demand blood. Move now. Move.
We demand blood.
Haste.
Not doing that much damage to the wee gobbo boy, which is too bad. So those chariots down. Sniper fire kicking in.
Master engineer.
Embrace them. Try to blast these pump wagons a bit. Put them in melee, that way we can get a little bit closer. And as they get close enough to fire, I'll kick them back into missile shot. Stuff. My goblins inbound as well.
Vengeance! Obey me! Attack!
Keep sniping these pump wagons, those archers are done. Range of our charges. I don't want everyone to throw. Oh well, that's gonna be a lot of charges. Dealt with them in a hurry. Fight like Helge. With extra melee attack on all these dwarfs, and they should rip right through these skulkers who are not winning the fight, so they don't get their pseudo stalk or pseudo called frenzy. Soldiers are amazing unless they find the tide of battle turned against them. They lose all those bonus stats. Oh, here we go. Shooting my reserve units.
The might of Karaz Ankor.
Let's slow this next group. They get in just close enough to get exploded.
Do it! Miners! Master of Runecraft.
Fallback Rune Lord. Excellent detonation there.
Blow through!
I don't even think this theater is getting any closer.
Move now! Kazakin, ha! Move! Up!
Bombs away.
Go! Charge!
We'll just continue to bully
Ja!
the retreating and approaching goblins all the same.
Anad!
Wouldn't mind like a Nurgling style unit. Snotlings. Are they going to be useless pretty much? Yeah, but so are peasants in most cases, so
Nothing can
we
stop
can have
us!
some garbage units that are literally just there to die. That's what the gobos are.
Miners!
Gobos are better than Snotlings. Does not say much for the Snotlings.
Guild approved!
I'm guild approved.
I am ready! Kill 'em!
Those skulkers, you do the same here. Beautiful. They charge into the forest only to get met by the axes of about 100 Norway. Dark forest shall be your burial ground. Make sure we have almost. We'll go ahead and lock this unit in place.
Going full tilt!
The skulkers are getting sliced up. Going full tilt.
Stay out! Move now!
Cut down, get her iron jaw.
For the ancestors!
That is a pretty glorious win here. Slow and steady.
We demand
All you need is the dwarfs.
Gears of Zufbar!
Years of Zufbar. Bolts away. Kill several of those chariots on their way in, no problem.
I am your High King!
Need to get closer to recharge our ammunition in 30 seconds.
Follow bomber! Range fire!
I don't think this war boss is getting any closer.
Breeze of power!
Breeze of power. I'll do what I can to hunt down the war boss, but another glorious victory against the foolish. We lose these miners here? These don't matter. Who cares? Catch you in a moment.
Split units!
What a excellent win. We did end up losing our normal miners, but we'll just say they were retired and given blasting charges instead. 39 fell in the battle, and we got red axe and attack 8 peaks, which is rare, gives us 10 attack, magical attacks, 20% weapon strength, 1% further when facing green skin, which we currently are. How exciting. Yeah, we'll keep attracting those reinforcements. Thorgrim already has his axe equipped, so we're up to 600 weapon strength. Not bad for such a wee little fella. How many grudges that added to the book? Who knows? Yeah, they slowed us down on recruiting quite a bit, which
It's
is
as good as done.
pretty smart.
Lord of Clan Morgrim!
So back home, we need the gyrocopter building just about immediately. Tinkerer's Den, thank you. And then we can also grab the gem mine shaft for some money. Thorgrim,
It is time
we march to the world's edge archway.
rag.
One rag. Or one wrong. This one we're gonna auto-resolve. It's not too bad. We'll occupy it. Win 4 battles against the perfidious sneaks. The so-called King Under the Mountain is yet to pay for the litany of transgressions he has committed against the Dawi. Every brave warrior lost in the Battle of the Jaws must be avenged with the blood of the Crooked Moon tribe. Get the Master Root of Spite. You just take damage and some treasure. Nice.
Yes!
Yes, indeed. We are 2 levels away from only having 13 troops is spooky.
Rune Ricky,
Nicky.
come off!
It'll be fine, though. It'll be fine. Land barracks as well, gives it back to the Bane. From here, we need to switch over to the Veneration of the Ancestors, so we don't have a rebellion just yet. Argvar still hanging in there, we love to see that. We're moving quickly along towards the Prom Age of Reckoning. We have 12 turns, too.
Good! Grimnir's axe!
Thorgrim, while you're here, grab some miners.
Onward!
They're going to be an extreme inconvenience for our enemies. Ooh, that's a tough call. Let's grab the Aura of Endurance to further buff the warriors
Retake
charging
the
into battle with Thorgrim.
realms.
And I'm thinking we'll pick up increased mobility to try to get closer to Mount Gunbad next turn. What a fortuitous turn of events. And getting those trade agreements now, I think, is a very good idea. Because you get a little bit of a bonus for trade the longer it actually is going on, so... Nothing but upsides here. Let's go ahead and... Actually, hang on. We can also, since we're not recruiting anyone here, not collect income. That's not worth it at all. Turn 5 is upon us. Dwarf grinding stones are always perfectly round and decorated with geometric scrawls and runes, usually of Valea's making.
For the Karaz Ankor. What? I hope I'll cast the runes.
First we use the underway, and then we'll bring the extra warriors to fill in Thorgrim's army.
The High King.
And now what? Grognok.
If you say so, Beardley.
Now you
On my
die
way.
horribly next turn. He'll pop in the granary here, and actually I think we are going to go ahead and tell Kevin
What?
to zoom on back towards Mount Swighorn. Thorgrim's got this.
Send me to vengeance.
With anyone else? Pretty quick turn then, and we shall... so we're getting a lot of gold out of the Dead Rock Gap. Disappeared. The populace in one of your settlements is gradually vanishing on certain nights. Whole ghettos, or we don't have any of those here in the Dwarfs. Districts are left abandoned. But for a small triangular daub on the wall.
Aye, it will better our cause.
Alright, Grognok, time to die.
Hey.
Lose victory, we can start up the fight now. We have the miners to get through the walls. At least get through the gates. They sally out, the fight is a little bit scarier for us, but really not by much. Let's go ahead and set up a couple of siege towers, and if we only get one set, that's perfectly fine.
Wipe out the trespassers.
We can deploy some of the miners to the walls to blow up the Groby underneath.
Unwilled. Setting
Perfect.
off, master of runecraft. I'm going. My anger burns.
Grab us
bright.
Bane and Squighorn. We've got Ancestral Blood Valea. Do like Bibulus.
Tis time. vengeful rune lord.
Kevin, you can bring in some more quarrelers. The difference between them and the ones with the great weapons is just the great weapon lads are better on offense, and the ones with the normal variant actually have shields, so they can block enemy shots. They almost are like a Thieves crossbow. At Throng's Nay, we are going to come on in and grab the dwarf treasuries, make some more money, and we shall pass. Alright, they chose to do nothing about our siege, which is great.
By the king's command.
You, Grim, there's no way we can bring you up into... Well, you were going to have you join Thorgrim's army, but there's no way we can get you up before we start the siege. Kevin, you come on over to Mount Squighorn, if you will.
Getting out of here.
Herbocopters and another engineer. Do we actually have access to more engineers?
Ready.
No, not yet.
Can I help you?
Can I help you? We need both quarrelers and helicopters, if you will, sir. Back home. We can auto-resolve them out of the way, that'd be great, but this is our first major siege, so let's fight it. Use our brains a bit, and bring down these walls. Alright, jumped up for a coffee refill, and we were back just in time, so everyone's on this side. That's where we're gonna deploy. Yeah, the weak towers, so our glorious Dawi War Tower should have no trouble getting in. Unleashing their payload of dwarf warriors. Go to weak, I guess the 3 weakened miners here. 3 completely intact miners over here, and then we can have Thom up front with Thorgrim. And I think we're ready for this battle. Yeah, we are. Let's do this. Hit the gates almost immediately. Thorgrim, you go this way. Actually, you go over here, so you will be through those gates eventually.
We demand blood.
Deploy the towers. Trust in your armor, Dawi. It will hold you through.
Nothing can stop us. Miners.
Gates will go away very quick. Yeah, just starts deleting them. Come on, boys, gonna bomb these guys. Run off these walls. Wasn't taking a lot of damage for no reason. Move in. Quarrel's here. Everyone else forward. For high toe. Bombs away.
Move now. Hello, through. Go, bomber. Go. For the Karaz Ankor.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and bring yourself over, and we'll come on this way. Fire into the trolls.
To the Karaz Ankor.
Obey me.
They have wronged us. Axes out. And High King Thorgrim
Thorgrim, you try to push around. We'll send more of the warriors to the walls there with the ladders. Just need more towers, much better than a ladder. Flashbang and then come on round. Chain guns trained in the trolls. Send in the miners. Well, they did a fine job clearing the walls there. Well done, boys. Thorgrim, come on back. Yourself all the extra charge bonus. We'll go ahead and go over and start bombing these guys. Oh, Grimnir.
Preparing bombing run. Charge! Hadou!
And with a couple of shift ones, kill a whole heap of them.
Yes! Yes!
But fly over here, we have to. It won't let me shift or alt right above it.
Move now! Yes, Lord!
Not bad timing.
Nothing can
Clear the walls
stop
pretty well
us.
too.
Move! Go! As you command! Hello! Through!
Yeah, keep on moving. We got 3 more
Take aim! Range fire!
bombs to
Range
drop.
thrust.
Keep on moving.
Fire! Reload fire!
Getting gun into the archers, then
Nothing can
move through
stop us. Miners!
everything here. Chop down these trolls.
For the damage!
Trolls need no defense.
Tazook! Tazook! Catch it!
Try to snipe this lord.
Kill orcs! Fly!
We got too many things firing at our bombers at once. Move through.
Hammers!
The hammers employed to the walls. You guys are doomed.
Yes! Tazook! I hush you, come
Heavy, heavy emphasis on doom. Alright, that's enough. That's enough.
For the ancestor gods!
Flashbang these night goblins as they charge in.
It is a reckoning!
A reckoning.
Mistake!
Then Quarrel is you're not doing a great job over there, so let's just move over to this side.
Move!
Too many things firing at our bombers. Let's get them out of there. They will have a chance to heal and repair their bombers after this battle,
Range fast!
even if we lose a single one.
Move up!
Back some morale on the walls here.
Ah! Strike out!
The attack to the rear, no matter if it's from a missile or whatever, does drop your morale for understandable reasons.
Shoot! Go!
Without the melee, the missile line won't stick around for long.
For the ancestors! I am your High King!
Those skulkers down.
Hello, Thorgrim!
My bombers are gonna be on the walls here.
Oh, have wronged us!
Let our infantry do their work. You and the miners continue your
Vengeance!
merry trail of bloodshed.
The orcs!
Walls have fallen.
Dwarf warriors! Kill them!
To the doughy.
Warlords!
Not sure why they can't attack that set of
The might
fences, but that's the way it is.
Karaz Ankor!
My bombers back in. Weaken the squig herd.
Longbeards!
Let the flashbang them as they try to move in too. No thanks, squigs. We want none of it. Oh, where'd these archers come from? Do they just break and run immediately, or they could be night goblins hiding?
Move to attack!
Need no melee defense.
Gyro bomber! Kill orcs!
Bombers go hit. One last squad of bombs. One less set of bombs here.
Nothing can stop us! Will do! It is
Delivered.
order.
Alright, let's move across and deal with the bump wagons.
I'll kill the blue!
Leave.
An order! I'll do it!
Have more than night goblin archers? Yeah. Night goblins are a threat.
Ah! Move!
If you want our
Off we go!
helicopters is this damaged. Yeah, that's enough. Get out of there. That's enough. But the goblins know the battle's a foregone conclusion, and they give up. This stinks. It is the end for the Crooked Moon. And the final hurrah for Crooked Moon was more of a whimper. They got booted. We shall occupy Mount Gunbad and exploit the golden idols that. Because it's golden idols, just gold mines in general. Idols is kind of an interesting Idle seems like that's kind of a leftover from the second game, right? It was really has it been? Grognak is dead, as his entire faction should be. There goes Crooked Moon. And even we have an opportunity to jump through and hit Grom Peak and sell that to the Slayer King, which is cool.
Good. Grimnir's axe thirst.
With these two miners, they worked out very well for us, but they are going to go ahead and take a Thorgrim. You come join Thorgrim. That's a good opportunity for us to call today's episode. What do we get here? Brightstone Mine. Highly valuable, therefore a pity that the mines of Mount Gunbad are infested with night goblins. Well, they used to be. 800 gold, golden idols, artillery, upkeep, reduction for all artillery, and then some income from all trade tariffs. That's fucking awesome. Bedrock Gap shall be our income generator for the time being.
The High King acts.
Alright, well that's going to be all the time I've got for today's episode. Thank you all so much for stopping by the beginning to our Thorgrim Grudgebearer Legendary Campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, please do remember to leave a like, God, and a sub for the sub button, and I'll see you all in the next one.